Hidden costs seem to sneak up on you everywhere these days. Sometimes you may end up paying for more than you originally intended, and for most people, these charges are typically a surprise. It can be frustrating, especially when extra costs aren't disclosed immediately up front. We rounded up a few common hidden fees you may not have realized you were paying with the best tips from financial experts on how to avoid them. Everything from having certain bills on autopay to losing your rental car key comes with a price. Make sure you also keep a handle on these tiny splurges that cost way more than you thought. Hey there, welcome to the Daytime Dollar, where we talk about financial strategies and how small changes can make big improvements. If you are new here, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Today, we are talking about hidden financial costs. So let's get into it. Foreign transaction fees. You're on vacation overseas having a good time and you whip out your credit cards without much thought. Bad idea. While traveling abroad, be extra wary that credit cards add 1 to 3% on top of a purchase as a foreign transaction fee. Avoid this pesky fee by paying with cash or using a credit card that waives the foreign transaction fees. Hotel check-in surprise. Often popular hotels in tourist destinations charge resort fees that are unavoidable. The fees can range from $10 to $30 a night. This is often a surprise to most guests due to the fee not being included in the price. To avoid a costly surprise during check-in, call your hotel and ask upfront about fees. Retirement ripoff. If you're funding a qualified plan like a 401, even a seemingly negligible fee that adds up to 1% can cost big. Such a small fee can reduce your retirement balance by 28%. Realize that retirement plan fees include administration charges, fund marketing charges that are known marketing fees, legal fees, setup fees, admin fees, and expense ratios paying for the manager even if it doesn't beat a low or no-cost index fund. In order to avoid paying these fees, make sure to read the fee disclosure statement that lists out investment options for your 401. This will help you figure out if it's worth looking into a plan at a lower cost. Forgetting about surprising costs is one of the most common retirement savings mistakes. Check out your cable provider. Cable TV providers are adding fees to cover their costs, while they say they're holding down their prices in general. These costs come from carrying certain broadcast networks such as CBS and regional sports channels. In any event, cable companies will almost always renegotiate or lower the costs of internet service, cable packages, etc. if you call to cancel. For example, I got mine down from $170 a month to $100 by negotiating. Examine your cable bill to see what channels you watch, what channels you don't, and where you may be overcharged. Negotiate a package that gives you the channels you watch most. Look at the fees on your bill for extra boxes or for your modem. You can sometimes replace the modem you rent from the cable company with one of your own, which will pay for itself in months. Prevent hidden fees by learning all of these personal finance tips you were never taught. Sneaky hotel fees. Open the minibar in your room at your own risk. Sure, they may have a list of prices beside the minibar, but sometimes just shifting items in the bar can trigger a charge. Ordering extra towels might also cost you. It's a good idea to ask about any fees or charges for stuff in your room before you use or get more. Blindsided by balance transfer fees. It sounds so simple. Transfer the hefty balance on your credit card to a new credit card with a 0% interest rate. But that opportunity will ding you a hefty surcharge of 4% in transfer fees. So be sure it's worth doing and that you can pay off your entire balance during the promotional period. Otherwise, you'll owe interest on the remaining balance, undercutting your intended benefit. Home sweet home. Home buyers can expect a ridiculous number of fees at closing, such as inspection fees, title searching fees, survey fees, loan origination fees, and some other seeming frivolous fees. These usually can't be avoided. At times they can be negotiated though, and you should definitely be aware of the existence of many of these fees that are associated with buying a new house. Careful with convenience. Prepaid cash cards are easy and can be a good choice for kids on leaving home for the first time. But buyer beware. Almost all prepaid cards come with some sort of activation fee, swipe fee, or monthly maintenance fee. While they may seem inconsequential at first, these fees can often pile up. Note too, there are only a few prepaid cards. Only use prepaid cards when you have to, and be sure to read the fine print or do some research online regarding what fees may be potentially involved. Outrageous overdrafts. Overdraft fees are also adding up to more than $30 each time you overdraft. This is another fee that is completely avoidable by setting up alerts with your bank that will warn you when you are getting low on funds. You can also opt out of overdraft protection, and your debit card will be denied. Banks usually do offer one grace overdraft. If you get hit with a fee, call and ask if you can have it waived. Many banks will do that once a year. Avoid the hit heading home. You've enjoyed yourself abroad and are plotting your return. As you head through customs, you get hit with a surprise. It can want to leave you better pony up some cash. Exit. Tourist fees typically are around $25. Not a great sum. But when you spend a ton of money already, especially when you're not expecting it, can be a pain for your pocket. When you're studying up to your destination, look for information about exit fees. So guys, that's all about today's topic. See you soon in the next video. Goodbye.